All right, so I'm shooting this video for my frustrated fathers out there. My frustrated fathers out there. Look, here's the deal, man. Like, I'm gonna get right to the point. Frustration comes when the world, AKA loved ones, they want more from us than we can provide. Let me say that again. Our frustration comes not from something, not from someone, not from some circumstance. It comes from here, man. It comes because your wife, your kids, your world, your job, your financial responsibilities demand more of us than we can provide. Right? So this is something I've seen. This is something I've experienced way too more than I'm ashamed to admit. I was raised by a frustrated father, right? And so this is how we're raised, because we as men, most men don't have the capacity to step up and provide the things we want to provide for. And that's the source of frustration. Sometimes it's just time with your kids, right? And you get frustrated and they want you to play, and you get frustrated kids because they're asking you to play. What the hell is wrong with us, right? So I'm gonna give you some things to consider if you are finding yourself being this frustrated man. Number one, you just gotta be real. Be real with where you're at. You're a frustrated dick a lot of the time. Maybe some of the time, maybe most of the time, wherever you're at, acknowledge who you are. Like, dude, like, you're being frustrated. Like, you have to be real and honest with where you're at. Why are you getting frustrated? Kids want to play. Little Johnny wants you to throw the ball. Little Susie wants you to play Barbies. Your wife needs a new set of tires or a new car. Maybe she wants a vacation, a getaway, and you can't afford it. Whatever it is, that dig down deep, like, get real. What are the facts about your situation? What are the facts of why you're feeling what you're feeling? And that's step number two, is getting raw, like getting emotional. Like, here's the facts about the situation. I'm a frustrated dude because of whatever reason, you just don't have that capacity to provide the needs and the love and the attention or the material things, whatever it is. Get raw with that. Get emotional about, like, what are the feelings that are associated with that not being able to provide to your family what you want to provide, or to others, or just being the man that you want to be. Like, you got to tap in to that pain and those emotions. When you feel those emotions and you sense those emotions, that begins to be the impetus. That is the stimulus that's going to get us to affect change, and the change that we want to change. So that moves us really to step three, and that's just to stay relevant. Okay, like, this is where I need you to focus, my friends. So some of you guys out there, like, you're not, dude, like, the talk of, like, connecting with your emotions and digging deep inside and listening to your heart and all this kind of stuff, you haven't done this in a while. So we got to stay focused, because when you start getting in touch with your emotions and listening to that small, still voice inside, if you haven't done this in a long time or ever, like, you're really, really seeking what's inside, that voice inside, like seeking God and looking to change, like, a lot of shit's gonna come up. Okay, and let's just stay focused here on the problems at hand. We're just gonna tackle one thing at a time. Rome wasn't built in a day. Okay, if you're a frustrated, broken man, I hear you, brother, because I was there too. But if you're a frustrated, broken man, like, Rome wasn't built in a day. We're not going to build a connected, stable, man controlled in wisdom and love and peace and all that kind of stuff in a day. It's not going to happen. So just stay focused on the problems at hand. What's the biggest problems that you need to address? Is it a relationship with your children? Is it a relationship with your wife? Is it a financial situation with God, their health? Stay focused. Be relevant to the situation at hand that's causing you frustration, most likely your most frustration. And let's focus on tackling that problem, which leads me to four, it's just creating results, okay? If that situation is little Johnny, pick up a ball and glove and go outside and play. If it's little Susie, go get the Barbie dolls or whatever little Susie likes to do. And whatever the situation was with your wife, maybe there's a legitimate financial need that you guys have that you can't provide for. Okay, don't go run out and put on a credit card. Have that conversation with her. Like, hey, look, I understand this is something you need, want, desire. I desire to provide that for you. Currently, we cannot do that, but here's the actions that I'm taking right now to put us in position to do so. Okay? Not in frustration, just being a man of integrity, a man of calm collectedness who knows who he is, right? And the Bible says, you shall know them by their fruit. And that's what this is. You're just going to begin to create results, and you're going to begin to create fruit. It may not all be financial that's going to manifest itself right away. All right, I get it. But your fruit is just not being frustrated. Dude, that means so much more to your children, to perhaps your employees, your team members, your people in your life. If you're just showing up in that calmness, that peace, and that presence, my friends, like that is beginning to show fruit. So once again, be real, be raw, be relevant, okay? And begin to produce fruit in your life and to your others. Stop being that frustrated dick that you are. Nobody likes that, especially, guess who? You. You don't like it. So there is a way to kind of break those chains. You need to step up, begin being the man that you need to be, but first you just got to be still. Okay, you gotta listen here, identify the source, connect with that pain, connect with that motion, begin to stay relevant to fix and tackle that problem one at a time, and start creating results, my friend, in your life. That's all you gotta do. Focus on what needs to change. Okay, that's it, my brothers. Y'all take care.